Good evening and thanks for joining us. California officials say this week's fast-moving wildfires in the northern part of the state have killed at least 35 people, making them the deadliest in state history. The fires have destroyed close to 6,000 structures and forced the evacuation of 100,000 residents. Today, more than 10,000 firefighters battled 16 large wildfires that have burned more than 214,000 acres of land.
84% of wildfires are ignited by humans, whether through downed power lines, careless campfires, or arson, according to a study published in the Proceedings of the National Academies of Science.
The wildfires in California weren't all PG&E's fault. In fact, climate change, dry heat, and the highest temperatures ever recorded in Northern California contributed to these wildfires.
Good morning. I'm standing in front of what was once a Kmart that has been obliterated. You can just imagine how hot it was to bend those steel I-beams, and take a look inside. You can see the burned down shopping carts there. This is what it looked like when it was fully engulfed. Firefighters say there was nothing they could do.
However, PG&E was at fault for not doing more wildfire prevention beforehand. In 2016, PG&E spent nearly $200 million on vegetation management, where they checked for tree branches growing close to wires that could brush up and cause sparks. Sensors also checked for trees that were dying or had been killed by the drought.
Despite these efforts, it was still not enough. According to Tim Fitzpatrick, Vice President of Corporate Relations and Chief Communications Officer at PG&E, he said, "We apologize for our role in the recent wildfire outbreak. Our negligence has led to the destruction of this beautiful state, and we will work tirelessly to ensure that this does not happen again."
This whole neighborhood's a really big community, but now it's just like you don't even know where everyone's at. It's just spread out. Seeing the before and after aerial views is devastating. It's just heart-wrenching.
Here's how you can help the victims of the fire. There's a Facebook group to provide relief to the Tubbs fire victims, verified GoFundMe campaigns, and Airbnb has even waived service fees to allow volunteer hosts to provide shelter to victims.